Hi my dear friends, welcome to Finvest Talks YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about the most useful topic at this juncture, that is end of the financial year. Yes, we are going to discuss about 5 common mistakes generally done by investors community, and then we will also discuss about 10 important things to do in this end of financial year. Yes, please watch this video until the end. You will definitely going to get benefited. Go slide by slide. There are 10 things what you should do, and then initially we will talk about the 5 things what you should not do, common mistakes. So please watch till end of video. Please subscribe, comment and share. So we'll go to the video now. So 10 things to do before financial year end. My dear friends, these 10 things are very, very important. You should do every year, not only for this year, every year as the financial year end goes. It's just not about saving, it is taking care of entire your financial planning, how you should do. We will see one by one. Before that, we will discuss about what all the common mistakes people do. 5 common mistakes we should avoid at all cost. What are those? Waiting. So people waiting. So wait till the March 31st. Even I used to do around 10-15 years back the same mistake. Then we end up take hasty decision. We don't go through thorough research. We don't take advice. Then whatever available, whatever the investment avenue, just for the sake of tax saving, people invest that money and then they get poor returns. So there is a good time available even now, this 10 days available. So you should take decision. You should allot time. So you should allot time for investment, thoroughly analyze and then take decisions. So don't wait for the last minute, last day. So generally people do, because one cannot blame that because of your work, preoccupancy of your business or profession, people tend to avoid. But taking about an hour or 2 hours with your financial advisor and looking into what all the investment options, pros and cons, then taking decision is important. Do not avoid taking decision. Do not wait. That is the biggest mistake people generally do, waiting for the last moment, neck of the moment, people say. And then not understanding. So one has to understand the where I am going to invest, how much I am going to invest, and when investing, tax saving instrument alone is not important. You should also understand the potential returns before committing your money. So potential returns, you will also have to see that. That is a second important mistake people do, common mistake they will do. It is not important, common mistake. And third, focusing only on tax saving options. Focusing only on tax saving option is not only the factor consider investing. People should also consider as I said earlier, potential return, risk in investment, so all those things. And fourth is not diversifying. People tend to put everything in one basket, like put all money in PPF, put all money in insurance, put all money in ETF, put all money in ELSS. So people may tend to make a lot of mistakes. So they have to diversify. The sectors, even today the markets condition going up and down, interest rate, because of higher interest rate, that one bank in United States, not only one bank, 2 banks have collapsed because of higher interest rate. So banks said to be a very safe investment, no, FD. So we are putting in FD for 5 year or 10 year, that is a senior citizen tax saving, everybody going and putting in FD. So at times, even the best of the banks, like one in USA, so they have made a mistake and then bank has collapsed. So how much insurance they are getting? $250,000 there. Here in India, 5 lakhs. So these are all the nitty gritty things you should know. At the same time, you should also diversify. Diversify means you have to put investment in different baskets. So if you carry all the eggs in one basket, if you fall down, all the eggs will break. Similarly, put in different baskets. Even one egg falls, the other eggs are saved. It is a kind of a sharing of loss, sharing, kind of an insurance only. So not diversifying. And then fifth is choosing wrong investment. Wrong investment means what? So before understanding their needs, financial goals, so when would I need money? So they have everyone has to fix their financial goals. And then risk appetite, risk tolerance, how much risk I can take. So how much loss I can bear, how much stop loss I have to put, how much appreciation I need. So these are all the analysis they have to do, and then they have to take decisions. So to summarize, 5 common mistakes. Waiting. So waiting means what? So do not wait till 31st March to make your investment. Allot 1 or 2 hours at the minimum, or even a half a day, to understand your investment goals, risk tolerance, risk appetite, and then where you are going to invest, how much return required. Number 2, understand the instrument where you are going to invest, how much you are going to invest, what is your financial goal. So accordingly you invest. Number 3, don't focus only on tax saving instrument. You also focused on how your money should grow according to your needs. And then different, like in tax saving investment only, there are different kinds of investment like PPF, ELSS, and then insurance. You got 80D, that is most neglected part. If anybody doesn't need even corporate insurance, if they have got, they can also top up with plans like Arogya Rakshak in LIC. They can invest in it, so they will get double the benefit of Arogya Rakshak as well as your corporate health insurance. So likewise, you have to focus on different things to save money and then to grow money and then utilize money properly. Not diversifying properly. You should also diversify the investment in different sector, and then do not choose wrong investment at any cost. So that is the common mistake we tend to do. So we should avoid these. Yes, my dear friends, we have seen 5 common mistakes what we do during end of financial year typically. So now we will see what 10 things you should do during the end of financial year. That is most important thing. So if you do those things, not only this financial year, every financial year, it will certainly help you in a long way. And we will see that what all those things. Number 1, pay your advance tax. So section 208 of Income Tax Act says that every person whose estimated tax liability for the year is 10,000 or more shall pay his advance tax in the form of advance tax. It is, if your income tax said to be more than 10,000 rupees, you have to pay. Otherwise, what will happen? 1% as per 234B, 1% penalty, that is simple interest, will be added, levied for every month of part of a month, and penalty interest will be levied on the unpaid advance tax. Whatever the unpaid advance tax, you will have to pay for that quantum. So I have also paid in the past, made mistake of not paying the advance tax on time, but the interest I had to pay in later. So, okay, so that is very important for you to pay the advance tax. There is a 15 March was the last date, but still, if you miss that one, limit that penalty and pay it now itself. So that is the most important point. Second, check your tax savings investment. Review your tax saving investment and ensure that you have maximized contribution to them. That is basically to exhaust all your tax saving instrument. Exhausting means what? You should know how much tax saving instruments are there. 80C 1.5 lakh, and then 80D 25,000, and NPS 50,000, 80CCD. So these are all the common instrument. Have you exhausted it or not? So if you have not exhausted it, please do it right now. Just we have got another 8 or 10 days left. You can do it. Number 3, plan your taxes for the next financial year. So it is, suppose if you are done for this financial year in a hurry, if you are in the lonely, you have got a week's time or 10 days time, you should start planning your income tax for the next financial year this year itself. That is why basically to take time out and then start planning the taxes for the next financial year. Ensure that you are prepared for the tax season, right? So don't do it in a hush hush and hurry fashion. So plan your next 12 months how you are going to plan, and then you can tell your tax department or your HR department or payroll department to how much TDS. That is the flexibility some companies are giving, but you can start planning that one. Review your credit score. It's very important. The credit score, now whenever we are going to borrow something, then only we are saying what is my credit score. So make sure that in the end of financial year, Check your credit score, take steps to improve it necessarily. A good credit score can help you better loan terms. Better loan terms mean a lesser interest rate. Even a 0.5 or 0.75% reduced interest rate for a car loan for around 6 or 7 years, it will amount to a very good amount in the longer term. So improve your credit score. So along with your tax planning, you should also see your credit score. And review your financial goal. Very important. Many people don't do financial goal, that set their financial goals. You should always take that what is the financial goal for 5 years and 10 years. Accordingly, you have to do the asset allocation. For asset allocation, there is a separate video that will pop out. You can always watch that. How much allocation you should do, what is the thumb rule. Then financial goal, you should have financial goal. What is the pyramid structure, financial planning? In the part 1, you are also having another video, that is my first video of basics of financial planning. So that you should watch it and then make necessary adjustment to your budget and then investment strategy to get back on track. Even if you have faltered, even if you have forgotten to do something, so this is the time every year you have to review your financial goal. Then rebalance your portfolio. Rebalance your portfolio means what? So as in the asset allocation video, I have seen that every 6 months you should see your portfolio, whether it is doing better or whether it is not doing good. So you can rebalance your asset allocation to various baskets and check the performance and rebalance your portfolio. This is to ensure that investments are aligned to your risk tolerance and risk appetite. So what is the risk tolerance? How much risk I can take? Whether I have to put the stop loss. So whether I should exceed or book the profit or come out, whether I should go for a long-term one, whether I have planned a mixture product mix. So all those details you should sit with basically with a financial advisor also. Take time out. I repeatedly am saying that earning money is one part, but how to invest is second. You should also know how to invest money in a responsible manner, and then you should take time out, isn't it? Then check your insurance policies. Yes, my dear friends, taking insurance, whenever I am asking somebody, they have said that yes, I have taken one Jeevan policy. So LIC means Jeevan, Jeevan means LIC. So people are taking, I have taken one Jeevan policy, but they do not know why they have taken, what for they have taken. So every year, just to take out what all the policies, list it, and then what is your income, what is your liability. So there is a good chart. If you ask any insurance advisor, they will give you a chart of financial goal setting, and then they will give you how much you should invest, what is your liability, what is how much loan you have taken, secured, unsecured, then how much insurance for that. Many people, many small industrialists or many small entrepreneurs or self-employed, they have taken too much of loan, but their insurance don't even cover that loan, leave alone taking care of the family or replacing their income, replacement or expenses theory. But leave alone, their insurance won't even cover their personal loan or any loan taken for the business purpose or even for the personal vehicle. So take your insurance adequately, that is basically 10 times, and then review it. How much I have taken it, how many years for me to get retired. So it is a holistic plan you have to do. So this is the time, my dear friends, you have to be financially prudent. Take decision prudently. Create an emergency fund. This is a very important, my dear friend. So when, see, look at this man, he is looking desperate, and then that is why I have put this picture. Anything can happen, life is unpredictable. So we have to create an emergency fund minimum of 6 to 12 months. So at any given point of time, easily you can go and liquidate money and use it. So that much fund is very much required. And create, if you are not created, it is difficult in the initial stage for youngsters to create a 6 months or 12 months of your salary as an emergency fund, but you have to create it. So in the asset allocation video, I have given the formula in Excel sheet. So how you can create a emergency fund, the easy steps are there. You should create that emergency fund because life is unpredictable. Don't take chances, my dear friends. Then review your budget. So review your budget and look for ways to cut expenses. So living below means, that is how much, if your income is increasing, and then if your lifestyle also is you are enhancing, so along with your income, then you will end up with the no money to save for you. So you have to budget yourself. You should not be just like that spending all the money whatever I am earning, and then I'll keep my only the savings minimum. But if anything happens, emergency strikes, you will not have anything, no money with you. So what you have to do that, basically budget your expenses, first savings, then for expenses, the needs want. I have done that in my previous video, how you should allocate the asset allocation class itself. I have asset allocation video itself I have given that how to budget your monthly income. So that is also given in percentage wise. All you have to put that your how much salary you are taking, how much EMI should be. It should not be that I told 30 30 15 15 formula, 10 formula. So use that formula in the asset allocation calculator and get benefited. So review your budget and look for ways to cut expenses and increase income. You have to increase the passive income. So you can take a side hustle, you can become insurance agent of your own, you can become financial advisor of your own. So we have given taking a structured classes for you. So you can put it in description. I have put it in the description box about the forms. You can fill it up and come back to us. How you yourself can become financial advisor, we will teach you. And this way it will help you to stay on track with your financial goals. So everybody needs to be a little bit of financial advisor of their own. Every family they need. So if you don't have any financial advisor, come to us. We will teach you in a proper manner how to become a financial advisor. So how it will help your family, extended family, friends and relatives, and then you can also little bit of money by way of commission. And seek professional advice. If you are unsure about any financial matters, yes, you are all in your core job, you must be on engineering side, you must be on your account side. Many people are in the ultra specialization job, so they don't have time. You don't have time to do this financial matters and all. So for that you should seek a professional advice, consider seeking them, and then take advice from. So you will see, pay your advance tax. So if you have to pay the advance tax, please pay it now. Number two, check your tax savings, whether you have exhausted all the tax saving instrument like ATC, ATD and ATCCD and other financial, that is tax saving instrument, tax saving sections or not. So please check that. If you have not done that, go and do it. Then plan your taxes for next financial year. So this year you know that how much tax you have to pay. The next year also you should plan in advance, so that if anything has to be done, you can start from the April month onwards. Fourth, review your credit score. Take it as a ritual, my dear friends. If you are able to do once in 6 months, that is well and good. But if you are doing it once in financial year also, that is very good. So you go and check with your financial, review your credit score, CIBIL score basically. So how much score you have got. If there is anything pending amount to be paid, EMI, if you forgot anything. So once it has happened, I had to pay only 2000 rupees. Some interest I lost. This is a broken period interest. So it was reflecting in my credit score. I went there and corrected it. So it will help you a long way. So keep checking periodically. So once in a financial year, at least you should check your credit score, so that it helps you in borrowing the next, when you are going for another project, you can borrow it in a better terms of interest terms. Then review your financial goals, rebalance your portfolio. So take it as a ritual, take time out and see that whether your financial investments are aligned to your investment goals. So rebalance it, where you can check, book the profit, where you can cut short your loss. So all those things you can do it. And check your insurance policies. So take out all the insurance policies and see that whether it is matching the insurance, adequate insurance are there or not, and then whether you have got adequate health insurance is there or not. So with the help of the financial advisor, you can do it better. Then create an emergency fund. Very, very important, my dear friends. It is for all ages. You have to create emergency fund. That is how much? 6 months to 12 months monthly salary, you should have emergency fund. Then review your budget. Budget means how much the budgeting. Budgeting is very, very important, my dear friends. If you do it in a disciplined way, it will lead you to financial independence. So budget it. So don't increase your lifestyle according to your income. So living below means, and then saving more. The rate of saving should be higher. So for that, budgeting is very, very important. Then number 10, seek professional advice. The earning is one thing and then investing is quite something else. If you want to do everything of your own, nitty-gritties you won't understand. So you seek the advice of professional advisors like insurance advisor or financial advisor. Call them, take time out, holistically you review your financial goals, how much you have done, all the things discussed. If you do these things, your family will be one big happy family forever. And my best wishes for the financial year end. And thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe, comment, share. Thank you very much. Bye bye.